What up, y'all? Appreciate you showing up, hanging out, listening to my dumb ass, like and subscribe. So, I just finished watching the Summer Games Fest show thing. I actually watched past the initial 2-hour thing. I watched the indie thing with Double Fine or whatever, and then the Devolver. Did I watch that? I don't know. I fell asleep. Whatever. I have one thing to say. There was a lot of stuff there. A lot of it was like, A lot of it was like the Sony showcase, where it's like, there's games. A lot of games, cool, but nothing like bam, boom, right? Spider-Man 2. You know what? I think they are. Sure, they're doing their own thing, but Venom is Eddie Brock. Eddie Brock is Venom. You don't put Venom in a game and not have it be Eddie Brock. Now, my prediction is that Kraven gets the symbiote, because I'm looking at the size of the image that they showed. I'm like, okay, who else was in this game that's big like that, right? Granted, I don't know, so it might be somebody we haven't met yet. But it makes more sense that, you know, from what we've seen already, Peter Parker has the symbiote. He's fighting, blah, blah, blah. He's angry or whatever. Eventually, he loses it. And it makes sense since Kraven the Hunter is the best hunter in the world, he's going to use that as an advantage to fight Spiderman, to beat him, to kill him. It makes, 1 + 1 is 29. It makes perfect sense. 1 and 1 makes 3 sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't want Kraven to be Venom, because it takes away what Kraven is. Kraven is Kraven. Kraven's the best hunter in the world. Kraven is like supernatural with his hunting skills, but he's not. He's just the best hunter. So good that he can kill Spider-Man. But him getting the symbiote is like a cheat code. It's like comic book fans won't care anymore. And if it's not Eddie Brock, which is in the movies, in the Sony Spider-Man universe, the SSU, the Sue, Eddie Brock is Eddie Brock. Eddie Brock is Venom. Kraven hasn't even been in the movies proper, the live action movies proper. How is he getting this suit? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I don't like it. I think they ran out of ideas. They said, what if Kraven gets the suit? Now, I'm probably wrong, and I'm just talking shite. But still, anybody who gets the suit that isn't Eddie Brock, why? That's why I say it's Venom. That's why I say it is Raven. Raven gets the suit. And if that's the case, then I don't even care about that. I don't care about that game. I don't care about the story. Doesn't matter anymore. At that point, it doesn't matter. I would say the only positive of that game is that the map is twice as big. Meaning what did he say? Brooklyn, Bronx, Queen. There's a couple of different, 2 or 3 different more boroughs besides Manhattan in the game. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. But other than that, they kick rocks with that game. I'm so disappointed, because it's more Spider-Man, yes, but the strength of that game wasn't the gameplay, because the gameplay is basically Arkham Asylum, Arkham Knight, Arkham Asylum more so, Arkham City. You know, it's that, except Insomniac's little spin on it. That's what the gameplay is, and it's an open world. Arkham City, more so. And if the story is trash, like me, I didn't grow up where Venom was Raven. Raven was not Venom. Raven is not Venom. I'm still hung up on this. Eddie Brock is Venom. It's so important that Sam Raimi put it in his movie only because you know, Sony wanted that. They wanted Venom, I guess. He didn't want to do it, whatever. And then he did a bad job of the characterization of Venom, because Venom, Eddie Brock, big giant dude, even though he was never a big giant dude in the movies. But he's a big giant dude who, I guess, gets a little jealous of Peter, because I think he gets Mary Jane and he gets the job. Well, the movies are a little different, I think. I can't remember how it worked out in the actual comics. I have the comics, I blanked on it. But it's, you know, Venom, the symbiote, joins with Eddie Brock and makes him a formidable enemy to Spider-Man because of like kind of trivial things. And it's different from Raven, who already has the reason. He already has the motivation to go and get Spider-Man, to kill Spider-Man and stuff. He doesn't need extra anger and powers from the symbiote to do it. He already has enough. He already has the motivation. So I think it seems like it's overkill for me, and I still don't know. I don't know, man. Like I said before, Sony is very creatively bankrupt this generation, and Spider-Man is starting to show it. Now, somebody correct me in the comments. Let me know the relationship between Eddie Brock and Peter Parker in the comics, not in the movies, not in across the Spider-Man universe, not in the games, because he's not even in the games, I think. So that's my question. Like, I don't want to crack open my damn comic books. Maybe I'll do that later, but I could just look it up. But I don't know, man. I think this is the Spider-Man's last hurrah, basically. If there's a Spider-Man 3, it's at this point it is diminishing returns on Spider-Man and Insomniac, so Wolverine can't come any sooner, and I don't really know how that's gonna be. I don't think that's gonna be as good as Spider-Man, because Wolverine isn't as likable of a character than Peter Parker is. More people are like Peter Parker / Spider-Man than they do Logan / Wolverine. Okay. B, Logan is very, 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 very violent. The subject matter, just the nature of his character, very violent. And James Mangold illustrated that in the movie Logan. That was Wolverine. All the other stuff that Bryan Singer and everybody else did with Logan, with the Wolverine character, no. Even James Mangold's first Wolverine, it was closer, but it wasn't what it should be. Wolverine literally has knives coming out of his fists. That's his weapon. How are you gonna make that G or PG or T for teen? That's mature. That's an M-rated game. Blood, slicing heads off, intestines, all that stuff. If they don't make Wolverine M-rated, big giant L, and I'm done. And I think they will not make it M-rated because, well, you know, I don't know. I'm gonna hold back on that. But Sony is the company, more so than even Nintendo, to censor their games, especially with sexual content, so whatever. But they are censored. They are the most censoring video game company out here right now. I don't understand how these ponies and donkey unicorns don't bring that up at all. Let's censor the butt crack because we don't want our innocent children to see a booty crack. And I'm like, are you serious, really? You know your demographic's a little older, right? Yeah, there's kids too, but they don't buy all their goofy games. So it's so stupid. Whatever. I'm tired. I'm sick, and I'm frustrated. Spider-Man 2 kick rocks. Freaking Venom isn't Eddie Brock. Eddie Brock. I can't even say the words of the name of the dude, Eddie Brock, because it's so stupid. Anyway, let me know down in the comments below what you thought about the Games Fest, but specifically the news of Spider-Man 2. They didn't show any new gameplay, just the old clips and a couple slideshow arts. Maybe it was game engine, photo mode or something, but whatever. I I was hoping they could show something that would make me change my mind on Spider-Man. Like, oh, okay, yeah. But no, they're doing the same thing that they have been doing. They did the same thing with Doc Ock. They did the same thing, even though he still eventually was the bad guy. He was the good guy at first. And I don't think that's how it worked in the comics. I don't think they were like buddy-buddy like that. Whatever. I appreciated what Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse did with Doc Ock than what the games do, because the actual movie is an alternate version. Well, it's Miles Morales. I believe it's Miles Morales' Doc Ock, who's female. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, all right. And so ultimately, I guess, to give them some credit, the Spider-Man game is kind of the same concept where it's an alternate version of Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and all that stuff. So Venom wouldn't be Eddie Brock. It would be somebody else, or whatever excuse they want to use. I don't care. That's the bottom line. And comic book fans are gonna be like, meh. And it's funny, like, I heard the audience, woo, yeah, they all scream. I'm like, y'all ain't seeing nothing, barely nothing new. The news is not good. The only good news, like I said, was a bigger map. I was like, whatever, I'm done. Okay, so I'm done. I'm sorry I'm rambling. But yo, let me know in the comments about the Spider-Man news. How they are destroying Venom on the movie side, live action movie side, and in the video game side. They don't care about Venom, the character. They're destroying him. It's sad. Whatever. I'm okay, yo. I appreciate y'all. I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Took the wait.